Hey, I have a pick a card reading for you. We are going to find out how a specific person's feeling about you right now. So get them on your mind, picture them in your mind, think about the person, and you have 4 piles to choose from today. I am going to pull a card from this deck for each pile, so you can choose between the card that comes out or the cute little sticker or the bracelet that you see, okay? If you've never been here before, hey, my name is Amy. Welcome. And if you haven't been here before, welcome back. Let's get some cards out, Spirit. Tell us what is the card for pile number 1 today. All the timestamps will be listed down below, so you can just click on the timestamp whenever you decide which pile is yours. If you're drawn to more than one pile, listen to all the piles that you're drawn to, because you can have messages for you in more than one pile about the same person or someone else. Pile number 2, what's the card for pile 2? What's the card for pile 2? Okay, pile number 3. What do we got for pile 3? Oh, the cuddling card. And pile number 4. That was fast. All right, let's get a close-up look at what we're dealing with today. Okay, here we go. Pile number 1. This is the card that came out for pile 1. It looks like this person is in a canoe, a kayak, going down a river toward the mountains. It does look cold out there. This is the mindfulness card, and you can pause it and read the entire card if you'd like. But this card is about mindfulness and how it helps to slow down and engage with the present moment. It brings attention to bodily sensations such as breathing, the flow of energy within your body, and sounds around us. Okay. Mindfulness. You might be attracted to that card there, or you could be drawn to this bracelet. That one is the dragon bracelet made with rose red tiger's eyes. So it's like a really pretty rosy pink color, but it's also got the tiger's eye look to it. So you might be drawn to that crystal bracelet, or you might be drawn to the little heart lollipop, the heart sucker. If you're drawn to any of those things or all 3 of those things, you are pile number 1. The timestamp is down below, or you can click on the chapter as well. Pile 2, this one's yours. This was the support of family card. Families are an amazing support resource for us. To have them there for us when we are in need is such a gift. Your family, whether it's biological or a chosen family, is a community and a safe space for you. You might be drawn to that card. Whoop. Jumpy card. Or you could be drawn to that bracelet there. That bracelet is called the Passion Bracelet, and it's made with wine red jade. It's a reddish, pinkish, pretty crystal. Or you could be drawn to that little strawberry bush there. If you're drawn to any of those things or all 3 of those things, you are pile number 2. And pile number 3, this is the card you got, the cuddling card. They're giving each other a nice little hug. This is the cuddling card talking about research has found that hugs have health promoting benefits. They've been seen to produce positive endorphins in our body, like oxytocin, and they're also associated with lowered levels of overall stress. Hugging acts as an effective means of conveying support to other people. Cuddles are a great modifier of the stress response. Cuddling evokes feelings of happiness, connection, and relaxation, as well as improving your mood. Who doesn't want all of that? All the snuggles. So you might be drawn to that cuddling card there, or you could be drawn to that bracelet. That's the Pure Love bracelet. It's almost like a bubblegum pink color. It's made with rose pink jade crystals. So cute. Or you could be drawn to the flamingo. If you're drawn to any of those things or all of those things, you're pile number 3. And the last pile we have, you got this card. This is the exercise and movement card. Exercise and movement is the perfect medicine for all sorts of stressors. It gets the body up and moving and has a whole bunch of health benefits. It's also a great way to connect with others. So it's not about the intensity of the exercise, but the consistency. Find a type of movement that you love, and that will be so beneficial to your body, mind, and spirit. Exercise and movement card. So you might be drawn to that card, or you could be drawn to that bracelet there. That's the Queen of Hearts bracelet. And that one is made with a pink jade crystal. A light pink jade. Or you could be drawn to the little piggy face. Cute little piggy with rosy cheeks and closed eyes. Reminds me of Charlotte's Web a little bit. Okay. If you're drawn to any of those things or all of those things, you're pile number 4. If you can't tell yet, you need some time, you can pause the video right here. Take your time, meditate on the piles, look at them, feel them out. What are you feeling most guided to? If you're ready to go, we can just get right into it. Click that drop down box below. That's where you'll find the timestamps, and you'll also find all of my links down there. So you can connect with me on all my social media platforms, or if you'd like a private reading, my website link is down there, amysaltar.com. Of course, you can just type that into the search engine and it'll come up. You'll see my website. And that's where you can purchase one-on-one private readings with me if you want me to just tap into your energy, because these are collective readings for a whole bunch of you at once, as you guys know. So if you want something that is personalized for you, go to my website. Also, that's where you can purchase some of the bracelets here. As you can see, I've made a whole bunch of different bracelets. Once they sell out, they're gone forever. They're all limited edition, so I never make the same bracelet more than once. This one and this one are still in stock in my shop, so you can get them if you'd like. These two in pile number 1 and 2 and 3 are sold out. So yeah, that's there for those of you that like crystal jewelry. It also makes a really good Christmas gift for people. They're high quality crystals. I sound bathe them, I charge them up, I cleanse them, I make them good and ready for you guys to soak up all their yummy energy. All right, so if you're interested in that, you know where to find it. And for everybody that's ready to go, let's get into this reading. Remember, like I said, if you're drawn to more than one pile, listen to all the piles that you're drawn to. So let's get into your reading and find out, how does this specific person feel about you right now? This is an energy check on my website, by the way. It's called an energy check. If you'd like to book it as a private reading, we're going to check on one person's energy today. Here we go. Hi, pile 1. Let's find out how this specific person is feeling toward you right now. What is their energy toward you, pile 1? Here we go. Tell us all about their energy, spirit, toward pile number 1. All my babes that chose pile 1. How's this person on their mind feeling toward them right now? You guys can always fast forward through the shuffling if you don't like the shuffling part. Queen of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius vibes coming out. We got the Ace of Wands. Knight of Swords. More air sign energy. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. How's this person feeling? Seven of Swords. Five of Swords. Holy Swords, pile one. Give me one more. Nine of Wands. Knight of Cups. Need one more. Six of Pentacles. Okay. Well, this person really likes it when you get feisty with them or when you show your spicy side. There's something here about this person getting like turned on when you're mean to them or turned on when you're putting them in their place or telling it how it is or speaking your mind, or telling them how you feel. There's something about them getting turned on by that. What are they doing here though? I don't like this vibe. So this person is not telling you everything. They're hiding things from you. Probably why you're wanting to get a tarot reading to see what's going on with them, because they do have a vibe of somebody that is not being completely open and honest with you, and it's to the point where it's already causing issues between you two, or it's bound to. It's like inevitably it's going to cause issues if it hasn't already, because they're not opening up and being honest. They have romantic feelings for you. So this person does like you. They also feel a motivation to like meet your needs right now. They're feeling like their gut or their intuition is telling them to try to meet your needs, give you what you want right now. So if they haven't started trying to please you, I would expect them to start trying really soon. This person's in the vibe of wanting to put in effort with you, wanting to either match the effort that you've already put in or show you that they can meet your needs in a romantic way. But if you're getting any red flags about this person, I would be really careful with rushing into anything with this person or quickly I wouldn't get into anything quickly with this person. I would wait and see if they're consistent with their effort, because I do see right now they're in a place where they want to put in effort. But I'm also getting, there's a vibe of them wanting to put in effort to kind of get what they want out of you, to get some sort of pleasure out of meeting your needs. That's not great. It feels like that's not a great thing. The fact that, I mean, usually that might sound wonderful that somebody's going to get pleasure out of meeting your needs, right? But it feels like they're being deceptive about it. They're doing it in a deceptive way to where their intentions don't feel completely pure with you. It feels like they're more after something physical, even though I do feel like this person has feelings for you. It's not like they have no feelings for you at all. There are some feelings here, but person's looking like they're more wanting like a physical connection with you right now more than anything. And it feels like that's why they're willing to put in effort rather than really wanting to put in effort because of deep emotions. It's more like because they want that sexual pleasure. That's what I'm getting. This person's past is affecting their energy toward you. So their past love life is causing them to be in the vibe that they're in right now. It doesn't have anything to do with you. It just feels like this is where this person is at right now. This person might even try to push your buttons. So look out for that. If they haven't already, they might try to like get you riled up on purpose on certain days. They're trying to push your buttons. Tell us more. What's going on with this person? The Fool in the World. Firefly. The Grasshopper. Fire sign energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Right here. And stalemate. There's some sort of restriction with this person when it comes to a true commitment, like going all in with you and being extremely committed and responsible to you, is how Spirit's putting it. There's some sort of restriction that they're putting on that. They're holding back when it comes to really going all in with you, really committing, really giving it their all when it comes to you. They're holding out. They're delaying. They're holding out on giving you all that they could. But it feels like there might be certain times where it seems like this person could be everything you want. And then inevitably, it's like they're going to slide back into a sabotaging energy where they're causing delays. They're not committing with you. They're holding out on you. They're refusing to compromise with you. This person feels like they're in a vibe of being difficult to work with. Like it's not going to be easy to work with this person. You're going to have to really want this. There is a strong attraction. They feel very physically attracted to you. Like this person thinks you're very sexy, very hot, very like yummy. The chemistry they feel toward you is strong. They don't feel like this toward other people. You really turn this person on. I mean, clearly you got the peen right there, Ace of Wands on the altar. So that's a clear sign that this person's extremely physically, they like looking at you big time. Yeah, part of the reason why this person is difficult The situation looks difficult between the two of you because they have a tendency to sabotage and not open up to you. And that is coming from their past all the way back to childhood, family values, programming, family traditions. So this is what they know. The way that they're being toward you is how they learned to be through family. So there's kind of like a recognition there of like they know not what they do. They don't know any better because they never saw anything different growing up. Um, they're watching you. This is somebody that definitely wants to know what you're up to. They have their nose in your business. So they're always like observing what you're doing or trying to figure out what you're doing or watching what you're doing. They keep a close eye on you, is what Spirit's saying. They also are currently thinking about memories with you where things didn't go really well between the two of you. It feels like there was some sort of battle. So it could have literally been an argument. It could have just been that you guys went through a tough time and this person's thinking about that tough time. They're remembering back to a difficult time connected to you right now and reminiscing about it and how it was difficult. They're kind of watching to see what you do as well. Like I said, this person's definitely watching you. So be aware of that. They're taking notes of the things that you're doing or the things that you're saying or the things that you're posting or the way that you're acting. They're very observant with you right now. So they're watching. It's like they're trying to figure out what you're thinking or what you're doing without actually just communicating with you. Interesting. Okay. It feels like they're using technology somehow to do that. So, especially if you're online on social media, it's like they're looking you up, they're watching you online, they're tracking you. I'm literally getting like tracking you. I don't know if this person has your location for some of you, but whatever. Like when you're on the move, they're like, where are you going? Or if they don't see you posting for a while, they're like, what are you up to? What are you busy doing? So it's like they're really trying to figure out what you got going on when they're not around. There is a vibe of them wondering if you are going to just walk away from them. So yeah, there's a feeling that you might move on from them or walk away or give up. So they've been thinking about that. They're thinking about whether or not they should just jump in, all in, and do this life with you completely, or if they should hold out and wait, give it more time. It's like they're really unsure about the future between the two of you right now. But again, this whole energy that they're in, it feels like they're not open about it. It feels like they're not talking to you about it. And I don't even feel like they're talking to anybody else about it either. They're keeping all of these thoughts that they're having recently about you to themselves. And there is a vibe of them feeling like they might be screwing things up with you, or they might be pushing you away. They might be sabotaging things with you. So it's like they're aware of that fact. They're in an energy of like waiting to see what happens. So there is a feeling of them trying to delay things or hold out like we were talking about. They're holding out, they're holding back. They're kind of standoffish toward you right now just to see what happens. I don't know. Why are they standing? They're like pulling back just to see what that does. Are they avoidant? I do get the vibe that this is somebody that's kind of avoidant. And I cannot stress how much this person finds you sexy, though. You got lots of energy here of them being like, damn, pile number one, you look good. You are sexy. There's a lot of passion and chemistry toward you, strong attraction. And you get this person really excited. If you know what I'm saying. I'm getting like this person gets butterflies about you, they get naughty thoughts about you, all that. There's something involving marriage coming up now too that this person has thought about recently. Marriage and tradition. When it comes to you specifically, that's been popping up in their mind. Hmm. It doesn't feel like this person's ready for a healthy marriage, is basically the vibe I'm getting. Just because, especially this energy here, this is not going to be a vibe of somebody that can sustain a long term committed relationship in a healthy way if they're doing stuff like this. And the deceit, the lack of communication, the tendency to sabotage and um, throw in the towel or restrict you. There's something about like restricting you. So that could be them restricting communication, giving you the silent treatment, that kind of vibe. It's just, that's not going to make for a healthy long term relationship. I feel like they have some leveling up to do before they would be in a good place. They do have the potential of being somebody that could have a healthy long term relationship, but it looks like they would need to work on themselves when it comes to communicating feelings and being impulsive. So this person might tend to say things that they don't mean in the heat of the moment or do things that they end up regretting because of the heat of the moment. They're definitely giving that vibe. And obviously that's not going to be good for anything long term. There's enough chemistry and attraction between the two of you to have a relationship, but as far as like where this person's at mentally and maturity wise, I just feel like they're going to have to do some work first before they could be a good partner for you, for those of you that want that in the future. They're kind of rebellious toward you too, so if you are somebody that tries to get them to change or tries to get them to see the error in their ways or see your side of things, they're in a vibe of rebelling against that, like purposefully not wanting to see what you're saying, purposefully pushing back against any effort that you are trying to get them to change. They're going to like want to do the opposite. They're in a vibe of just wanting to keep things kind of light and flirty between the two of you right now and not get super serious or super deep. So if that's okay with you, go for it. For those of you that want something more than that, I would definitely pull back with this person. You guys could be seeing owls and crows, spirits pointing that out. Synchronicity for you. Owls, crows, or grasshoppers. All right, I'm going to leave this here. Pile number one. I hope it's helpful for you and brings you some clarity, confirmation, validation about what you've been feeling, what's going on with this connection. If you felt drawn to any other pile, make sure you check it out because you can have more messages for you in other piles about the same person or someone else. So listen if you feel guided to. If you're done here for today, I will see you all at your next reading. Make sure you smash the thumbs up button before you go. If you like these kind of readings, the energy checks to see how someone's feeling about you, hit that thumbs up so I know you want more in the future. And I'll see you at your next reading, everybody. Bye, guys. Hey, pile two. Let's find out how this person's feeling about you right now. Whoa. Well, they're 8 of Wands. Okay, they're here. Whoever they are here and ready to go. All right, Spirit. Tell us some more. What's this person's energy towards pile number two? How are they feeling? Wow, pile two, Ace of Pentacles, 8 of Wands. Give me 6 more. 4 of Swords. The Lovers. Oh my goodness. You're going to be one of those piles. Gemini energy with the Lovers. Give me 4 more. Oh, or 5 more. That's fine. Justice, Libra vibes. Oh, you guys. Pile number 2. This person loves you. Oh my gosh. 2 of Cups and the Lovers. This rarely happens. For my collective, at least. Anytime recently, I haven't seen these two together. 2 of Cups and the Lovers. This person feels like you're the one, pile number 2. They feel like you are their person. You're their soulmate. You're it. They feel very tied to you. Oh, wow. Knight of Swords. More Gemini. Also Libra. Gemini and Libra are coming out super strong. There's an Aquarius here for someone too. It doesn't have to be an air sign, but I am getting a lot of air sign energy coming through for you, pile 2. This person thinks about you a lot. That's part of it. They love talking to you. If I could pick this up. This person really loves talking to you. They feel like you have really good conversations and they like the vibe, the energy between you two. They think you're super sexy. They feel like you're exactly what they've always wanted or what they've always waited for in love and romance. This person is so into you. They are ready to go all in. If they haven't already, I would expect them to make some major gesture here toward you with words and actions. I'm getting them like telling you that they're in love with you and showing you that they're in love with you. Communicating it to you and then also doing things or even buying things. Like for some of you, this person is going to put a ring on it, or they're going to buy you something that is obviously like something you'd get for a person that you're really serious about. They're ready to invest is the bottom line. This person is willing and ready and wanting to go all in with you and invest their time, energy, effort, their love, their finances. This person is sure about you, pile number 2. They've thought about it too. This isn't some like puppy love is what Spirit's calling it. It's not puppy love. It's something that they've thought about for a while or that they've pondered. They've thought about it a lot. And so they're sure. They're like really sure about you. And they're ready to go. This person's like ready to get your futures going together. For a lot of you, this person has thought about the places you can go and travel together. Like they want to go do things with you. They have ideas of the places they want to visit with you. Yeah, they want to go on adventures with you. They feel like you really care about them too. So this person feels like the love between you two is genuine and pure and real, and they feel like this is the real thing with you. They're ready to like sign contracts with you. For some of you, they're like wanting to buy a house together, buy you a car. Go ahead. Buy, like I said, for some of you, like buying you a ring. This is like signing contracts that legally bind the two of you together as well. So it's giving marriage for sure. Like involving the government in your relationship. Okay. That means they're really serious, pile two. If they're ready to involve the government, it's serious. They feel like you don't need them either. This person feels like you want them, but you don't need them. So they don't feel smothered by you. They don't feel like you're codependent on them. And they love that. They love that you're independent and you can like do things on your own. What are they hiding though? They are hiding something. Let's see. With the mask. Tell us more. We got the world. The falcon. What is this person's vibe? The white wolf. Yeah, they love your confidence. Oh no, what is this? Pile two. They're hiding something about a third party. Dang it. It could be an ex. It could be somebody that they're just kind of interested in. I don't like how that changed. It's something that they don't want you to know. It is some sort of like romantic interest that they have in someone outside of you. Damn, that took a turn. But they feel like you're the one, but it's like they're attracted to someone else too, or they have an ex around them that they're always going to care about. So, but they wouldn't ever want you to know that. Ugh. I just keep getting, they see you as the one. They are happy with you. They could see having a comfortable life, a life of abundance with you, all of their wishes coming true. But there is this, them concealing the fact that they still have an interest in or love for someone else too. They feel lucky and happy to be with you though. But yeah, is this person a flirt for some of you? Only take that if it resonates. They might like secretly flirt with someone and you're going to know if that's for you. This should not be a big surprise. There's a group of you where this person's in love with you, but they're a big flirt, and there's somebody that they flirt with a lot behind your back. Like if you knew how flirty they were, it would probably piss you off. Okay, I am getting that, but that should just be confirmation for you, and it should be something that you've already kind of known was going on. Um, for some of you, it's like an ex, or it's somebody that they're just attracted to. They do have a little bit of interest in this they find the person interesting. intriguing, and yeah, there is a little bit of flirting going on. So you are dealing with somebody that has a hard time not flirting, just so you know. Um, the eagle and the falcon. This is a really spiritual connection between you two, with the lovers and the two of cups and justice, and then the two most spiritual birds there are, the eagle and the falcon. You guys are telepathically connected with each other, so this person can feel you even when you're not around, and vice versa. Um, so you'll pop into their head and then they'll hear from you, things like that. You get a lot of signs and synchronicities about you. This person does have like a little bit of a sneaky side to them. I feel like most of you know that they do certain things behind your back that you probably wouldn't like. Okay. Um, they're kind of strategic. I am getting that. They're strategic. They know how to hide certain things pretty well. But I am getting the vibe that this person sees that you are the person they want to be with in the future. They feel like there's a lot of hope for the two of you to be together long term. Um, they think things will work out with you. They have a little bit of hard time with commitment. That's where that flirty energy is coming from. It's like when they're in long term commitment, they have a hard time not trying to get attention from other people. I do feel like this person likes to get attention from more than just you. So just be aware of that. And it feels like it's something that probably won't change. So there's nothing you can do to change it. And it feels like they're kind of stuck in their ways in that way. Like that's just who they are. They're a flirty person. They are somebody that has a little bit of a loose boundary when it comes to how structured they are when they're with someone in a commitment. Um, their boundaries are a little thin. You know, they don't have super strong boundaries to restrict outside third parties, love triangles from coming in. Like you, I feel like you guys will probably feel some jealousy when you're with this person because of the way they'll treat other people. Um, there might feel like there's people in competition with you for this person's attention because they'll be giving attention to other people besides you. So I am getting that vibe from this person. They're in that energy of yes, they're in love with you. Yes, they care about you a lot. Yes, they see you as the one. They want to be with you forever. They love your vibe. They love you, but they like to get their confidence stroked by getting attention from third parties is what I'm getting. Flirting specifically. I'm just getting flirting or fling type of behavior, having flings with people, having little flirty banter. And some of you might be completely okay with that, but I can feel that there's a big group of you that are like going, like it it irritates you. It could definitely cause problems between the two of you because this person has like a lack of boundary, a lack of restricting other people's access to them. Um, they are giving some stubborn vibes toward you as well. So if you ever tried to like push or control this person, you might already know this about them, that they're going to push back and rebel. So Yeah. I don't know, pile 2. I really like how much this person loves you, but I am also getting they kind of like a little bit of freedom, even if they're in a committed relationship. So it's something that you would have to be comfortable with for that to work, for them to have that freedom to put their focus on other people, flirt, have little carefree, happy, comfortable moments with people that you might look at as competition or a love triangle type of vibe. Another person outside of the two of you that is getting your person's attention. And I feel like that's something that they're not going to change anytime soon. Because it feels like they don't think there's anything wrong with it. Okay. The overall vibe is they're really happy with you. They love the vibe between the two of you. You do bring a lot of happiness into their life and a lot of things that they wish for in a person, you have. They don't feel like they could ever meet somebody that is as perfect for them as you are. They don't feel like any of these third parties are competition with you. So it's just it feels like it's somebody that just is a natural flirt or doesn't necessarily believe in monogamy for some of you, or they just have a really hard time being monogamous, even though they do believe in it. So be aware of that. There's third party energy coming through pretty heavily here. So I would expect that this person is, there's no question how they feel about you, but there could be question marks about how do they feel about that person over there, though? Do they also have feelings and care about that person that they're flirting with? And I feel like that's a valid question because they could. All right. That's what I got for you, pile number 2. I'm going to leave it here. Hopefully, it brings you confirmation, validation about what you were feeling. If it felt really off and confusing, then it's not your reading. You should check out a different pile or try again next time. And if you're drawn to any other pile, definitely check it out because there can be more messages for you in other piles about this person or someone else that you're connected with. If you're done here for today, make sure you smash that thumbs up button before you go so I know that you guys like this kind of reading. And I'll see you all next time. Bye, guys. A pile 3. Let's find out how this specific person's feeling about you right now. Let's get their energy, spirit. Tell us about the person on pile number 3's mind right now. What are they feeling toward them? Here we go. You can fast forward through the shuffling if you don't like it. Whoa! It landed on me. Page of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio vibes. 2 of Swords. How's this person feeling? The Devil, Capricorn energy. Give me 4 more, Spirit. 3 of Swords. 10 of Pentacles. And I feel like we do need to take that one. The World. Okay. Wow. 10-10. Are you guys seeing 10-10? Synchronicities of 10-10. Got the Knight of Cups too. More water sign energy. Wow, this person's obsessed with you. Okay. You're obsessed. They feel like you guys have either had really high highs and really low lows together, or they feel like things are so good between the two of you, it's inevitable that you're going to have really low lows eventually. They feel like when things are good between the two of you, they're really, really good, but they're afraid or they know that when things go badly, it's going to be like really, really painful. Like the good times are out of this world amazing, is what I'm getting with you. But they're either worried that the bad times are going to be really horrible, or they know that they are because you guys have had some sort of toxic issues between you two before. But the overall vibe is that this person finds you to be very emotionally fulfilling for them. They definitely love you. I'm getting like they have opened up their heart to you at some point in the past and let you into their heart whether they liked it or not. You got in there into their little heart. They're not really sure what to do with this connection. Their intentions toward you are pure. So this is somebody that doesn't ever want to hurt you. They don't ever want to see you cry. They don't want anybody else to ever hurt you either. It's like they have a protective vibe toward you. So if they did ever hurt you, it would also hurt them as well. So just know that if they have hurt you in the past, that it also hurt them. They didn't mean to hurt you. And now I'm hearing that song. I didn't mean to hurt you. I'm sorry that I made you cry. Jealous Guy by John Lennon. You guys might want to listen to that song after the reading so you can hear all the lyrics. There could be lyrics that are messages for you, extra messages for you about this person. But there is a vibe here of this person does not like picturing you with anybody else. They don't want you to be with anybody else. They have a possessive, jealous energy toward you. So they don't like thinking about you being with anybody else. They can't imagine you being with anybody else. That hurts them to think about it. It like breaks their heart to think about you being with someone else. They're at a crossroads right now when it comes to you. So they're feeling like they need to make a decision, but they don't really know what to do. They feel like they don't know how to proceed with you. They can see having it all with you in the future. This is somebody that feels like if you guys were to work out and be together, that you could have like the ultimate relationship, that everything that they've ever wanted in a relationship they could have with you. And they feel like they've already had a lot of happy times with you and a lot of fun, and that you have brought a lot of like good, yummy energy into their life. So they want to keep you around. They don't want you to go anywhere. They don't want to lose you. And they don't want to hurt you. So those are like their intentions toward you right now, is to not do anything to hurt you and to not do anything that would cause them to lose you forever. They're very seduced by you. There's something about, it's not just the way you look, it's the way you are. And I don't know if it's specifically with them, but it's this vibe of like they've never been so attracted to somebody. The attraction to you is insane and intense, and you're really super alluring to this person. And it has to do like with who you are on the inside more than anything. The energy that you put out, the way that you are, the type of person that you are, they are so drawn to you and they feel like you're a 10. You're a dime piece, pile number 3. Okay, you're a 10 out of 10. Okay, let's get some of these. The sun, the stars, the dog, loyalty, devotion, the diamond ring. Ooh, pile number 3. You know what that means. Proposal, engagement, marriage, air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, element of air is coming out. They have ideas of the future with you. They have ideas, and it involves being faithful, loyal partners in union. Oh my gosh. Pile 3. This person's like looking at locking you down if they haven't already. Marriage, promising to be with each other forever. Being faithful and loyal and devoted to each other. This person feels like you guys are also friends. So they feel like you know each other well. They feel like you get each other. If you don't know each other like super well, they feel like you just get each other. You just vibe well together. They feel like they have had a lot of fun with you, or they could have a ton of fun with you in the future. This is like so much fun. So is the stars. Fun, falling in love, wishes coming true, feeling blessed, hopeful about their love life with you, feeling like you guys could have a very successful relationship where they could reach all their relationship goals with you. They have dreams of what they want in their future in romance, and they can see it happening with you. They have an idea of what it looks like, and they can like picture it, and you're the one they picture it with. They think you're very radiant. This person has already started falling in love with you. So if you didn't know, you know now. This is 2 cards here of I'm falling in love with pile number 3. Flamingos are always my sign of infinite, unconditional love. That's why I have this matchbox right here for the infinite divine love. That's my symbol personally as a reader. So I'm not surprised you guys chose this pile with the flamingo, and then also the bracelet that you chose is the pure love bracelet. So I'm not surprised that all of this is coming out for your pile. Oh, what are they hiding? They're hiding what they want to do. Okay. So this is why Spirit wants you to know that their intentions toward you are pure, because it does look like they're not necessarily telling you all their plans for the future. They're hiding what they want to do with you in the future. They're hiding their plans with you in the future. They're hiding, or they're disguising the opportunities that they see between the two of you. They're also trying to get you hooked on them. What they want you to be like obsessed with them, but they don't want you to know that. Are they? There's a vibe of them like, please be obsessed with me. Like they want you to want them as much as they want you. They're wanting you to fall in love with them as much as they're in love with you. It's like they're wanting it to be, they're wanting you to feel the same way that they do, and so it's like they're trying to figure out how to make that happen rather than just letting it happen. Okay. So they want this really bad. They're ready to jump in. This person's like ready right now to, they just don't know how to go about it. So they're trying to make a decision on how they're going to move forward with you. It's like they're sure they're going to. They've already decided you're the one. They just have to figure out how to make that happen now. And they're in the masculine energy here, divine masculine vibe. So it's like they want to be the one to propose. They want to be the one to take things to the next level between the two of you, to make the move, to initiate things. But they're thinking about it still. So that's why they haven't initiated for a lot of you. They haven't proposed, or they haven't made you a serious offer. They haven't tried to take things to the next level between the two of you yet, but it's coming. And I feel like that's also something that they're hiding from you right now for a lot of you. The fact that they do want to take things to the next level. So I feel like for most of you, this this connection looks really good and you have nothing to worry about. You just might need to be a little bit patient and allow this person to surprise you. Surrender and allow them to come to you with an offer, because I see it coming. An offer to go to the next level between the two of you. I do see that coming. They're devoted to you. They're loyal to this connection. They know they want you. They know that you guys could have a successful relationship where they would get the kind of relationship that they've always wanted with you. Everything that they've wished for. They're inspired right now, too. They have a lot of hope about the two of you. Like I said, they are ready to jump in and do it. It's just that it's like they're trying to come up with a plan for most of you. They're wanting to make it special. They want to do something really special for you, or make it really special when they take things to the next level. So yeah, they're falling in love, dreaming about your future together. Their intention is not to ever hurt you. Their motives with you are pure and loving, and they have an idea and a dream of how they want things to go between the two of you. They feel like you're somebody that's very sweet and you deserve to be treated precious. So this person looks at you like you're precious to them, which I love that vibe. Yeah, this is pure love, just like the bracelet that you chose. True, pure love from this person. You can see that from the Ten of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, the dog, faithful, loyal, devoted companion, the diamond ring, partnership, union, proposing, engagement rings, wedding rings, marriage, saying yes to a successful, fun, exciting relationship. So this person feels like you guys would have a lot of fun together in the future, and they feel like you're very emotionally fulfilling to them. They feel really fulfilled with you. Extreme fulfillment here between these two cards. The Sun and the Ten of Cups is like everything they could ever ask for. They find it in you. It's very deep. This person's got deep feelings. Okay. That's what I got for you, pile number 3. I hope you enjoyed this. I'm going to leave it here. If you were drawn to any other pile, check it out. There could be more messages for you in other piles about this person or someone else. And if you're done here, make sure you smash that thumbs up button before you go. So I know you guys like this kind of reading and you want to see more like it in the future. And I will see you all at your next reading. Bye, guys. Hey, pile 4, let's find out how this person's feeling toward you right now. Person on your mind, pile number 4. Spirit, tell us what is the energy of the person on their mind. The Lovers comes out before I was even done with the question. Oh my. Okay, pile number 4. Well, how do they feel? They love you. Gemini energy with the Lovers. Tell us more. You can fast forward through the shuffling if you don't like the shuffling part. Well, we got the Tower, 5 of Swords, King of Pentacles. This person's energy toward you is really intense right now, by the way. Did something just happen between you two? The Empress. Yeah. The Devil. We got Capricorn energy. I mean, if something didn't happen between you two, something happened with this person about you. Like something shifted just recently where they realize how much they really, really care and love you. But they feel like they will ruin things between the two of you, or they feel like they already did. They're obsessed with you. This person thinks of you obsessively. You're on their mind constantly. They're like really freaking attracted to you. Very, very attracted to everything about you. It's like there's nothing about you that this person would change. They think you're perfect just the way you are. Oh my God, it's an old song. Hold on. Let me look up what song that is. Billy Joel sings this song. It's called Just the Way You Are by Billy Joel. You might want to go listen to the whole song because there could definitely be more lyrics in the song that resonate for you about this person, messages for you about this person in the lyrics. But I'm specifically getting, I said I love you, that's forever. And this I promise from the heart. I couldn't love you any better. I love you just the way you are. Oh my gosh, pile 4, this is cute. This person really doesn't want to screw up with you, or they're really upset that they did screw up with you. For those of you where there was some sort of drama between the two of you, or a breakdown in communication, they sabotage things. If they haven't done that, this person is scared that they're going to screw up. They're scared that like they're bad things are going to happen to this connection and ruin it. So it's either paranoia or there really has been issues between the two of you and they're like, I hope we can work it out. This person really likes getting attention from you. So anytime you give them attention, they feel confident, you make them feel good. They want to spoil you. There's a vibe of wanting to do nice things for you. Their love language could be gift giving or acts of service. So I would expect if this person hasn't recently bought you something or done something nice for you, they're going to in the near future here. They do feel like there's other people interested in them, but they love you. So they feel like they have other options out there, but they're not interested in those people. They feel like you are the best option for them, that you have everything that they could want. There's nobody else that compares to you. You're the empress, and they love you. So this person is looking at you as like high value, a prize. So even though they do see that there's other people that they could choose, if things didn't work out between the two of you, they feel like there's other people out there, but there's nobody like you. So you're very unique. This person sees you as being unique and special. They're like addicted to you and obsessed with you and very drawn to you. There's something about your vibe and the way you look that this person cannot ignore and can't get out of their head. So you're definitely in this person's head. They fantasize about you a lot here too. I'm also getting dreams, so they're not even in control of that part. They're having dreams about you, like naughty dreams, just so you know. Some adult content dreams coming through there. Tell us more about how this person feels. They want to be there for you. This person wants to be somebody that you can count on. So maybe they haven't been for some of you in the past. I am getting a vibe that there's a big group of you where this person has fumbled with you in the past. So they want to show you that they're stable. If they haven't fumbled, then they're just thinking like, don't fumble this. Don't screw this up. They're telling themselves that. The falcon, hummingbird, the ship, the moon, Pisces energy, the fool. That was the lovers again. You guys got the lovers in 2 different decks. That's crazy. And the island. This person wants to go away with you somewhere where you can spend time alone. They want to like go on an adventure, go somewhere where you can be alone together. They want some quality alone time with you. And it feels like away from everybody else, separate from everyone else. They want to like take a getaway with you, take a vacation with you. They don't like being away from you either. This person gets really lonely when you're away from each other. They're a little bit codependent on you, pile number 4. Not gonna lie. This person feels like they need you around a lot. Yeah, there's a lot of fantasizing and dreaming about you going on. They're feeling very romantic and affectionate toward you at this time too, so I would expect this person to try to make some romantic gestures. For some of you, they are gonna ask to, like, go spend some time alone together somewhere, go on a trip together, go on a little adventure, just the 2 of you. I'm getting specifically, like, to an island, to away to the mountains, get away to go on a little boat ride, go on a cruise, go on a road trip, go take a drive somewhere in their vehicle. Um, it's like getting away where it's just the 2 of you in a nice, peaceful place where you guys can really connect is what they're wanting right now. So, yeah, for those of you where you have been through drama, chaos, some sort of issue with them, things got toxic between the two of you for some of you, outside influences were affecting things with a group of you. This person feels like things got negative between the two of you, or they're worried that it's going to go that way. And they don't like that. So, this is somebody that wants to avoid any conflict or negativity between you two. They just want things to be enjoyable and happy and not negative. They don't want any negativity between you two right now. They don't want any fights. They don't want drama. They just want things to go smoothly and things to be positive, and they want to be present with you, and they want to work out any issues that you might have or any issues that might come up in the future here. This person's ready to like jump in with you, jump all in with you. I feel like there's an opportunity for you guys to have a successful relationship with each other and to build something stable together. They feel like this relationship could go places. It could go somewhere. The Celtic knot. Were you guys drawn to pile number 2? Or not pile 2. I meant pile 3. The pure love bracelet pile. Because you got the Celtic knot, which is love of a lifetime, eternal love, unconditional love. And that was the vibe I got in the last pile. Pile number 3 with the flamingo and the pure love bracelet. So listen to pile number 3, especially, or any other pile that you felt drawn to. But look, it even says it right here, time alone. I can't make this up, you guys. This person wants to spend some time alone with you, where you guys can just be calm, alone, just the two of you, and connect. And like, I'm getting cuddle. That was in pile number 2. No, that was pile number 3 as well. Okay. Yeah, this is pile number 3's card. They want to cuddle and snuggle and like intertwine with the two of you alone without anybody else around, without anybody else interfering. So for some of you, there has been like outside influences interfering between the two of you. It could have been people in the public. It could have been the fact that one of you was traveling, one of you has been away. You haven't been able to see each other as much recently. You haven't had time alone together and they're wanting it. I'm getting like they want to be really close to you. And I'm definitely getting that you guys should listen to pile number 3. Yeah. They have a really positive attitude about you right now. Like they feel like you guys could definitely be together forever, and they feel like they will always love you, and they feel like this relationship could definitely be successful and work out. They feel like there's a ton of love. You got the lovers in both decks. These are 2 different decks, so that's pretty crazy. They feel like what you guys have is deep compared to any other relationship they've ever had, even friendships. They feel like the relationship between you two is deeper than anything they've ever felt. And yeah, they don't like being separated from you. They don't like being far away from you. They get lonely and they do a lot of fantasizing. There's 2 cards here of them literally like fantasizing about you, because I'm getting that this person's highly attracted to you. Like you're really something else. You look like a whole snack, pile number 4. They just want to eat you up. I feel it. Yeah, I'm getting this vibe of this person like drooling over you. So there's a lot of fantasizing going on because of that. They're just having naughty thoughts. But it's not just physical for them. This person has an unconditional love for you. Like, no matter what happens, this person feels like they will always love you. That you are the love of a lifetime. They're never going to be more in love with anybody else. So this is a legendary love. This is an eternal love, an infinite love. So they feel like there's no way they're never going to love you. Like, there's no way they won't, no way that they could not love you. Nothing could ever make them not love you. Even if something crazy happens between the two of you, or if something crazy has happened between the two of you, chaos, drama, everything just like blew up between the two of you, they still love you as much as they did before, is what I'm getting. Yeah, so they want to spend some time alone and they want to be able to talk, just the two of you. They're willing to work on themselves or change things so that the connection can work out between the two of you. If there's anything that needs to change in this dynamic, this person is willing to try to change, putting in effort, making changes that are necessary. Like I said, they want things to be stable between the two of you, so they're willing to work to build that stability. And they see that you guys could go far together. Yes, they're wanting to be very affectionate with you right now and very romantic. There's a strong sensuality toward you, romantic fantasizing about the two of you cuddling and being affectionate is definitely coming through. It's all over this card here. Fantasy, romance, affection. They're wanting to take the initiative to have quality time with you, just the two of you. And they feel like this connection between the two of you is life changing. You kind of rocked this person's world when you came into it in a good way. Definitely shook things up for them. I feel like this person was not expecting to meet somebody that they felt this strongly about, because this is intense. Like I said, you make this person's mouth water, literally. Like, you make them drool. They crave you, is what I just heard. And you guys chose the Queen of Cups. Wait, the Queen of Hearts bracelet. Interesting. Okay, yeah, you guys should listen to pile number 3. Anyway, I don't see this person ever falling out of love with you. So you're stuck with their love forever, pile number 4. I hope you're okay with that. 5, 6, 7. They want to make progress between you two. They want to move things forward. They want to keep things moving forward in this connection smoothly. So they don't want, again, this person might be conflict avoidant, kind of, because they're like not wanting chaos or drama between you two. They just want to be together, move forward together, and have it be smooth and as easy as possible. Okay, I'm going to leave it here. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Listen to any other pile, like I said, especially pile number 3. If you were drawn to it, you can have messages for you about this person in another pile, or someone else could come through another pile for you as well. And if you're done here for today, make sure you smash that thumbs up button before you go if you like this kind of reading and you want to see more like it in the future. And I will see you all at your next reading. Bye, guys.